Hi everyone, welcome back to another video and thank you for watching. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Allie and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this look right here, and this is actually a refilm. I did film this video and it really originally was a get ready with me where I showed you guys how to curl my hair and did all that stuff. However, my video was out of focus when I went to edit all of it, so it was pretty upsetting, so I just figured I would go ahead and refilm. Since I filmed, I went ahead and had my hair re-dyed, and even though it's fine to do anything with it, I just don't like to put a lot of heat on it the very first week that I get it done, just because I've already put dye on it, she blow dries it, she puts heat on it, so I just kind of don't like to touch it with a lot of heat. So this is just kind of dried naturally. It usually dries a lot more wavier than this, so I just take a brush and I just keep brushing it the entire time that it's drying. I know that sounds crazy and overly obsessive, it's just what I do. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Alright, so how dapper am I looking in my world-renowned Gillette t-shirt? I know, it's great. So I've already done my moisturizer, and I've actually been using the Bliss FabGirlSlim. I've actually been using this for a little while and it's actually really great. I like it a lot. There's really all that I can say about that, but I like it. So we're going to go in with some primer. We're going to go in with my Lorac Perfection Primer. You guys know the drill. Kind of put this all over our face. Rub this in. Okay, so while that is kind of setting in, doing its thing, and priming, we're going to go in with our Morphe 3502 palette. And this palette is, if you guys haven't seen it yet, it's absolutely, let's pull this film off, but it's absolutely beautiful. This is more or less the palette for my girls that want to do something a little bit more crazy than what they're used to. It's got all of the red and orange hues, but what I like most about it is that it has that pop of color, but it's got all of these great neutral colors, so you can do like a day look, you can do a night out look, you can do something fiery, you can do something, really you can do anything you want with it. So that's what I really like about it. So I have to keep this because it has all of the names of them on there, so I have to keep that so that I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna go in with this first shade. It's called Universal, and we're going to pop that in as our transitional color. I'm just going to be using a fluffy brush. This is just like my cheaper one. This is by Beige Cosmetics. I'm not using any of my higher end ones right now just because I'm not. Nothing, I really don't. It's laundry day for all of these brushes. I haven't really washed them in a while, so we're just going to ignore that. And for my crease shade, I'm going to be going in, I believe the color is a Blaze. Yeah, the color here, which is a Blaze. And that's going to be popping into our crease. So this is just going to kind of give us a little bit more depth into our crease. However, we are going to go in with the blending brush after this because we don't want the crease to be super bold like this. We just don't want to keep it like this, so we're just going to go in with the blending brush. I think it looks kind of crazy right now, but that's okay because we're going to blend it out a little bit more. Got a spray tan yesterday, and I'm feeling myself, guys. I feel so much better. I feel like I finally can go out in society and not look like a turd. But I just feel like my skin looks so much better whenever I have a spray tan. It just looks amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush and blend that out. I just don't want all of these, I don't want all of it to be so bold. Really just blending this in circular motions and kind of pushing it upward so that way when we have lashes and stuff on, you can kind of see the color a little bit more. And then we're going to go in with the color Heat and start packing the heat. See what I did there? Literally pack the heat into our outer eye, and I'm going to start here in the corner and kind of work my way up into my crease and then down to my lash line. Then I'm just going to take a smaller flat lay brush and just make sure that I wet it with some setting spray. And I'm going to be picking up the color Zodiac. And it's actually like this really pretty bronzy look. It's this one here. It's really like this really pretty bronzy copper shimmer tone, and that one is going to go right on our lid and just kind of tie everything together. And I do the same for this eye. I just make sure that I start in the middle and work my way up, and then pack it into both my inner eye and my outer and just kind of blend those colors together. And as you guys know, I always go in with the bottom layer, the bottom lash, after we do like our concealer and stuff like that, just because I don't want to mess it up. So let's go ahead and go in with some eyeliner. So for eyeliner today, I'm going to be, I'm not going to drop it. So for eyeliner today, I'm going to be using the NYX That's On Point, or That's the Point eyeliner. This looks so scary right now. Per usual, I'm not gonna get it on my bottom lash the way that I just did, but I just start in the middle, like you guys know. Just make a solid line and work it out to my outer eye, and then begin to make a point. And as most of you guys know, I have a little trick where you grab a makeup wipe and you just wipe away any impurities in your line. That'll really just kind of bring your line a little bit more, it makes it a little bit more edgy to where you could cut a bitch if you need to. So I just start at the outer edge of my eye and I just work it up. Okay, we'll see how it like pulled out. I don't need it like that long, so I'm just gonna wipe that away. That looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some mascara. I'm gonna go with my Lights Camera Lashes mascara. Just go ahead and do my top lashes, and then I'm just gonna come back for lashes because I just feel like my lashes should dry, and I feel like every time I try and do like more of my makeup when my lashes are on, I just feel like I can't concentrate. I know that's so silly because what does it even mean? But I really just feel that way. So moving on to my face, so for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte Poreless. Look at that, that just looks so dirty. It's where they just put the stickers on like the worst spots. But anyways, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the color of Sun Beige 310, and that's what I use when I have a spray tan, just because I'm a little bit more sun-kissed and bronzed, and it just looks so much better. So going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And the really cool thing about Maybelline is that since it is like not too dewy and not too matte, it's like a perfect combination. I don't need much, so I'm gonna go with the damp beauty blender ball and bounce it in. I've said it before and I will say it again, I just absolutely love having foundation on because I just feel like all of my imperfections, everything is just hidden and it's just great. And like I've said before, my foundation is really not orange, it's the lights. But I just like how the lights look, because a lot of people were like, why don't you just turn off the lights? And I'm like, but I like the lights on. But I have actually gotten new lighting, like setups and stuff, so I'm gonna have more lights, and I have backdrop colors now, so I'm going to be using backdrops instead of having like my room as a backdrop. We actually are cleaning out what was used as the guest bedroom for a long time, and we just never really use it, so then it kind of became like a pile up of like storage. We ended up using it as that, so my mom and I were like, let's clean that out and let's make that a video room, like a studio. So that's what we're going to be doing after this video, actually. That's exciting. So I will have that, so then my face won't be looking orange when it's not orange, because right now I'm looking pretty orange. So now that my foundation is on and my lights are making me look like I'm an Oompa Loompa, that's what we were going for. How did it know? I'm going to go in for some concealer. I'm going to go with my Contour Cosmetics Concealer, Contour and Highlight palette, and I'm going to go in with these two shades here. I really need to get a new one of these because I just love it so much that I use it so much, but I am going to go in, since these are creamy, I just want them to be a little creamier. I am going to go in with some setting spray and just spray it on both colors. And then go in with a beauty blender, mix the two, and go to town. I'm actually just gonna stay like this. I feel like I use that all the time. And then for some bronzer, I am gonna go in with both of these and do a little bit of a cream contour again, just spraying those. But to make more of a like precision line, I'm gonna go in with this little guy here and make some moves. And then I'm just gonna go with my beauty blender and bounce it all in. Gosh, I really love putting on like a contour or like my highlight as well, because it just gives my face so much dimension and just like makes me look like I'm not Mrs. Potato just hanging out doing her thing. Makes me feel like I belong. I do a highlight and contour, I just cannot get over like how crazy it looks like when you first like put all of your makeup on, and then after you blend it, it's like, why doesn't my face just come like that? Like, why am I not just built with like chiseled cheeks and defined cheekbones, and why? That's why we blend, baby girl. That's why we blend. Shit, I almost forgot to do down here. That could have been bad. Okay, and then for a little bit of, I don't really want to bake. I'm not baking right now. I'm just not feeling like it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of powder over it just to kind of set my concealer and just make sure that my face doesn't move off so that we look like Mrs. Potato. Just what I'm not going for today. So I am going to use my Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade here. Sometimes I go in with the banana-y shade, but I'm just not doing it today. But this color is called Levitation. I'm just going to go in with my Morphe G40 brush and set that powder in there. And I always press the powder in my skin. I never like wipe it or like, I don't know, streak it, smear it, because I don't want it to look smeared. I want it to sit inside of my skin. I know that sounds so weird, but I want it to sit in my actual face, on my skin. I don't want it to be too much. And I do want to put this everywhere that I conceal, just to make sure that I am matte all day and it just doesn't look like. Okay, so before we go any further on our face, let's go ahead and go back into our Morphe 3502 palette and kind of liven up our bottom layer. So I am going to be going in with a detail brush. It would be really nice if I could find the one that I need. And I'm going to go back in with that color Heat, or not Heat, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back in that color with a Blaze, and it's the same color that we put in our crease. So I'm just going to do that as soon as possible. And starting with from just about the outer corner and just kind of working it into the look. And this is a little bit more dramatic lower lash, so don't be afraid to kind of, you know, pull it down if it doesn't stay right on the lash line. That's actually perfect. So it's okay. And then I'm going to top it off with that color Heat that we put in our outer eye. And this is only going to go like towards the bottom, or I'm sorry, towards like the back. So it's going to go towards the outer eye. And while I'm going to be pulling it forward, I'm not going to be taking it really any further. I'm just going to kind of make sure that I pull it down a little bit to make it dramatic, but I'm just going to kind of keep it in the back. And then just top it off with some mascara. This is the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara by Tarte. I know I'm so boring with some of the products I use, but I swear I'm just going to have it. Something that I love and it just works for me every time that I use it. I just need to stick with it. This is also a part where if you like more of a dramatic look, go ahead and put, you can put some liner in here. I just kind of want, since my eyes I feel like are a little bit smaller when I do colors like this, I wanted to kind of keep my bottom lash a little lighter just because I still want to have semi-big eyes. For lashes, I'm going to be using my Ardell Wispies. These are my Demi Wispies. They are a tad different than the ones that I have been using, which are the Cluster Wispies. I love them both, but I'm just going for this look today, so I lay it on there. And really the tackiness just helps because it doesn't like move around on your eye and then mess up your eyeliner, because then it could just mess up your whole look, which we don't want to do that because we just spent so much time on the look. And for a little bit of bronzer to warm up our face, I'm going to go back in with my shade Light palette, and I'm going to go in with this color here, which is Subconscious. And add a little bit of that to kind of warm up our face, even though it looks like I'm putting orange, like a darker orange on in this camera. I don't know why. Well, I know exactly why. It's because of those lights back there, but I just love the effect that they give for like my background. So really, you just kind of gotta work with what you got. You gotta win some, you gotta lose some. I'm losing this, but I'm winning in the background, which I think. I'm boring again, but it's just, it is what it is. So I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me blush, and this is in the color of Pink Rose. You guys already know what the deal is. This is my fave. I'm just going to kind of give a little fake ass smile and then go to town. And spray my face with the Tarte Ready Set Radiant, and this is, I love it so much because it's just kind of like milky and it just gives me that all over dewy look. And it smells really great. So since I do want to keep this look kind of matte, but you know your girl can't go anywhere without some highlighter, I'm just going to be using a little bit of it. So I'm going to go in with my, oh that looks bad, it's just because I just got a whole bunch of that Ready Set Radiant setting spray on there. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Tartiest Pro Glow palette, and I'm gonna go in with the color Strobe and just kind of do my thing. Remember when I said I wanted it to be subtle? Yeah, I didn't really mean that. The topic of lips, I want to talk about what my dog did last night. So last night I went out with my girlfriends and got some margaritas, and it was just a great night. And then I came home and I was loving on my dog, of course, because I'm huge into my dog. And my mom said, oh yeah, you'll think sweet. And then I walked downstairs and saw not one of my lip glosses was chewed, but two. So this is my Dose of Colors Desi and Katie. This is the More Creamer Please, and it's literally gone. I think I've used it like 4 or 5 times. And this is my Trish McEvoy just regular gloss, and I'm gonna still keep this because I use this like when I go out or something, but it's just like a really pretty color, so I'm still gonna use this because it is still doable, workable, and I don't see that they sell it online anymore, so I'm gonna keep it. But this, it's gone. I gotta say I was heartbroken, but I have to remember there are worse things in the world than lipstick that's being chewed. I hate to say it, but it really is. So let's go ahead and go in for a lip for today. I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline. This is in the color of Seductress. This is the Maybelline, I think it's like their creamy, like long lasting. It's their Super Stay Matte ink. But my mom actually bought this for her. It ended up being a little bit too like corally colored for her, but it was perfect for me. So I took it off her hands. I'm gonna go in with another one that Charlie actually chewed because he broke, I don't know if you guys can tell, but he broke, yeah, you can see it now, like broke the lid to that, but whatever, it still works. This is my Summer Love by NYX. I'm just gonna kind of put this over top. I'm gonna go fix my hair and change my top, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Alrighty guys, and this is the completed look. So I really hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, please do not forget to thumbs up and hit that bell to subscribe. I didn't even tell you guys, so I'm wearing a top from Misguided. It's got like little, like, you can kind of pull the strings down a little bit, and I know that it's the dead of winter, and today it's been snowing like crazy. It's just, I'm not going out today. I just figured I would do this just because, why not? It's easy to throw on. I don't have to wear a bra. Really, I don't see, you know, I don't see a bad thing to this. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what else you guys would want to see, and until next time.